for our new unit, we are going to focus on the first 4 sections of the 108. So, I know you know poison hands. You've learned poison hands. Do you remember it well? No? Okay. So we'll start with poison hands. We'll go over that a few times, and then we'll probably have time to get into iron body today too. Have you learned iron body or no? Yeah, okay. So we'll do a little bit of a review today. So we'll start with poison hands. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Say tay tie.
Take the time.
Suppress the tiger, hide the dragon.
Suppress the tiger, hide the dragon.
Beauty looks in the mirror.
Beauty looks in the mirror.
Crosswind bends the willow.
Crosswind bends the willow.
Push the flower up the sleeve.
Push the flower up the sleeve.
One finger divides China.
One finger divides China.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Dragon leaps from sea.
Dragon from sea.
Dragon plays in the water.
Dragon plays in the water. 4
fingers face the sky.
Fingers face the sky.
Dragon serves the pearl.
Dragon serves the pearl.
Dragon spits the pearl.
Dragon spits the pearl.
Other side, suppress the tiger, hide the dragon. Beauty looks in the mirror.
Beauty looks in the mirror.
Crosswind bends the willow.
Crosswind bends the willow.
Push the flower up the sleeve.
Push the flower up the sleeve.
One finger divides China.
One finger divides China.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Dragon leaps from sea.
Dragon from sea.
Leopard plays. Dragon plays in the water.
Dragon plays in the water.
4 fingers face the sky.
4 fingers face the sky.
Dragon serves the pearl.
Dragon serves the pearl.
Wind punching method.
Wind punching method.
Dragon spits the pearl.
Dragon spits the pearl.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Jackie, can you lead that one time? Make sure you have nice, tight movements. Like imagine when we were doing poison hands with each other and you were actually blocking punches. Try to see if you can imagine that sharp movement. Imagine I'm actually punching at you. You have to block them.
Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Take time.
Tay tie.
Suppress the tiger, hide the
Dragon.
beauty looks in the
Mirror.
crosswind bends the
Willow.
Push the flower up the
Sleeve.
One finger divides
China.
Press 10,000 pounds. Dragon leaps from
Sea.
Dragon plays in the
Water.
4 fingers face the
Sky.
Dragon serves the
Pearl.
Dragon spits the
Pearl.
Other hand suppress the tiger, hide the
Dragon.
beauty looks in the
Mirror.
Crosswind bends the
Willow.
Push the flower up the
Sleeve.
One finger divides
China.
Press 10,000 pounds. Dragon leaps from
Sea.
Dragon plays in the
Water.
4 fingers face the
Sky.
Dragon serves the
Pearl.
Wind punching method. Wind punching method. Dragon spits the pearl. Feet together.
Yes, ma'am. Very nice job. Is it coming back to you now? You want to give it a shot leading it? No? Okay. I'll lead it one more time. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Say tay tie.
Take the time.
Suppress the tiger, hide the
Dragon.
beauty looks in the
Mirror.
crosswind bends the
Willow.
push the flower up the
Sleeve.
one finger divides
China.
press 10,000 pounds. Dragon leaps from
Sea.
dragon plays in the
Water.
4 fingers face the
Sky.
dragon serves the
Pearl.
dragon spits the
Pearl.
other side. Suppress the tiger, hide the
Dragon.
beauty looks in the
Mirror.
crosswind bends the
Willow.
push the flower up the
Sleeve.
one finger divides
China.
press
Press
10,000 pounds. Dragon leaps from
Sea.
dragon plays in the
Water.
4 fingers face the
Sky.
dragon serves the
Pearl.
wind punching method. Dragon spits the
Pearl.
feet together. All right. Any questions about any of those moves? Anything that you need clarified? No, you feel good? You remember them? All right. We're going to move on to iron body now. So iron body, when we do poison hands, we're doing everything with one hand, and then we repeat it on the other side. When we're doing iron body, we're doing most everything with two hands. So there's kind of like a progression of, we're standing in the same stance with one hand, we're standing in the same stance doing two hands, and then we move on to doing different stances with both hands, and so on and so forth. So that's just kind of the way the 108 goes. It starts off pretty easy, and then as you get to the end, like drunken and dragon, it gets more complicated. But iron body is not that complicated, don't worry. So, attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to go sweep in front, sweep behind,
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
raise the sun and moon,
Raise the sun and moon.
vulture cools its wings,
Vulture calls its wings.
double bow spears the flower,
Little bow spears the flower.
duck traverses water,
Duck traverses water.
press 10,000 pounds,
Press 10,000 pounds.
double dragons leap from sea,
Double dragons from sea.
establish an iron bridge,
Establish an iron bridge.
soft bridge left,
Soft bridge left.
soft bridge right,
Soft bridge right.
hero holds a pot,
Hero holds a pot.
scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea,
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
crane flashes wings,
Crane flashes wings.
crane folds wings,
Crane folds wings.
twin daggers cut the bridge,
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
tiger defends left,
Tiger defends left.
tiger defends right,
Tiger defends right.
tiger defends behind,
Tiger defends behind.
tiger cleans its whiskers,
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
and iron body.
And our body.
So that's all of iron body. So mostly staying in the same stance. We do shift into a bow stance, but mostly in a horse stance, doing everything with two hands. You've learned it before, or no? It's your first time learning it? Okay. So we'll go back and we'll go over some details with just the first couple of moves. So when we do our sweep in front, sweep behind, we want to do kind of like a half circle, right? We're going to do a half circle back and then a half circle forward and then a half circle back, and we end up in our horse stance. This, pretty self-explanatory. Just bring our two fists up, and then we're just bringing them out, kind of like we're elbowing two people coming at us from the side. Double bow spears the flower. So when we do this one, we want to make sure we push out away from our body, just like all of our blocks. We don't want to have them super close in. We want to make sure we push them out, and we want to make sure we have those arms straight but not straight, bent but not bent. So then we have our double dragons leap from sea. So this one we have our elbow forward and then our elbow backward. So you can imagine, like if Jackie was coming to attack me, she's an evil person, I'm elbowing up and forward, maybe to like get her in the chin or something. And then there's also an evil person behind me, so I want to pull back and elbow behind me. So if Jackie was also the evil person behind me, elbowing back behind me. All right, let's try those couple of moves. Attention stance,
Yes, ma'am.
stand tall,
Yes, ma'am.
sweep in front, sweep behind,
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
raise the sun and moon,
Raise the sun and moon.
vulture pulls its wings,
Vulture pulls its wings.
double bow spears the flower,
Double bow spears the flower.
duck, ooh, I skipped one, duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
And then we have double dragons leap from sea.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Good, feet together. All right, so we'll go back to our duck traverses water. Skipped over that one. So when we do this one, we're starting out with both of our hands down. So if you think about a duck traverses water. So if you think about a duck, their feet, how they're moving underwater, that's how we want our hands to be. So we want to kind of be moving our hands like how a duck would be swimming with its feet underwater. So there's going to be a little bit of a twist to it as we bring our hands up. Yes, very good. And then we'll just have both hands out in front. All right, let's try those again. Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Raise the sun and moon.
Raise the sun and moon.
Vulture cools its wings.
Vulture closes its wings.
Double bow spears the flower.
The bow spears the flower.
Duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Double dragon. Double dragon from sea.
And then we have establish an iron bridge.
Establishing on a bridge.
So yep, we're just going in our tiger claws. And then we're gonna go soft bridge. We block out to the left, bring it back to our chest, and then push out. So out to the left, back to our chest, and then push out. Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge left.
Good. And then same thing, we go out to the right, bring it back into our chest, and push out. Soft bridge right.
Soft bridge right.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's do just those moves again, and then we'll connect everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Raise the sun and moon.
Raise the sun and moon.
Vulture cools its wings.
Vulture pulls its wings.
Double bow spears the flower.
The bow spears the flower.
Duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Double dragon from sea.
Establish an iron bridge.
Establish an iron bridge.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge left.
Good. Soft bridge right.
Soft bridge right.
And then we have hero holds a pot.
Hero holds the pot.
Good, yeah. So we want to keep our arms straight but not straight, bent but not bent. Blocking up. Good. And then scoop the moon from the bottom of the seat.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the seat.
So you'll have a cross of your forearms. Yes, good. And this is protecting the groin. So if you need to bend forward a little bit, that's okay. You don't have to have the traditional straight up and down. You can bend forward. Feet together. All right, let's go back. We're going to connect all of that with poison hands. Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Say tay tie.
Take time.
Suppress the tiger. Hide the
Dragon.
beauty looks in the
Mirror.
crosswind bends the
Willow.
push the flower up the
Sleep.
one finger divides.
China.
Press.
Press.
10,000 pounds. Dragon leaps from
Sea.
dragon plays in the
Water.
four fingers face the
Sky.
dragon serves the
Pearl.
dragon spits the
Pearl.
other sides. Press the tiger hide the
Dragon.
beauty looks in the
Mirror.
crosswind bends the
Willow.
push the flower up the
Sleep.
one finger divides.
China.
Press 10,000 pounds. Dragon leaps from
Sea.
dragon plays in the
Water.
four fingers face the
Sky.
dragon serves the
Pearl.
wind punching method. Dragon spits the
Pearl.
sweep in front, sweep behind.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Raise the sun and moon.
Raise the sun and moon.
Vulture cools its wings.
Vulture pulls its wings.
Double bow spears the flower.
Double bow spears the flower.
Duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Establish an iron bridge.
Establish an iron bridge.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge right.
Soft bridge right.
Hero holds a pot.
Hero holds the pot.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, shake it out. Whew. Any questions about any of those moves? Anything that's unclear? Nope. All right. Let's go ahead. Oh, we don't need to bow out. But go ahead, grab your saber.